Here, I would like you to go ahead and sit onto your knees if this is comfortable. Is this comfortable for everybody? If not, no? Okay. Are you capable of now taking this yoga block? You can sit it upwards and you can rest on it. And it should relieve the pressure on the knee joint if that's better for you. But the higher you put the block, the more comfortable it should be, minus that it's on your butt. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is to start in prayer pose. And from here, I want you to focus on keeping the entire forearm together. And we're going to mobilize the wrist joint. What I'm going to do, I'm going to reach the hands forward, like you're opening up your palms towards me. And then you're going to keep the wrists together, open up the elbows, and then bring it back forward. And so your goal is to keep all edges of the wrist making contact. And you'll notice that the hands have to splay a little bit. Sorry, I just lost my mic. So it's going back on. Okay. Keep on going. Anybody feeling any weird joint tension in the wrists from typing too much, driving too much? And let's change directions. Rotate the palms towards you and really try and open up the fingers as much as you can. And so this practice can really help joint mobilization. I would recommend doing this first thing in the morning. You'll be so surprised at how your hands can feel throughout the day. And relax. Go ahead and shake that out. From here, we're going to start with the neck, and then I'm going to bring you down to the floor. So I want you to punch your fist down towards the floor, creating a lot of space right here in the sternocleidomastoid and in the neck. From here, tuck your chin to your chest, and then pencil your chin all the way to the right shoulder. Keep it tucked, keep it tucked, keep it tucked. Punch the hands down. Now, lift the chin up towards the ceiling, making a big circle, nice and slow. Feel that stretch in the side of the neck. Punch those fists down, and then bring that chin all the way to the left shoulder. Pencil that chin all the way back to the center. Good, we're going to do that again. Keep on pressing down, pencil the chin all the way to the right. Extend that chin all the way up and back, this time reaching a little bit further. Driving those knuckles down towards the floor, slowly bringing it to the opposite shoulder. And then pencil down to the center. And relax the shoulders for just a moment. And we're going to change directions again. Punch the fist down towards the floor, create the space, tuck the chin to the chest, pencil to the left this time. Keep the chin very tucked, punching down. Now lift the chin up towards the ceiling, nice and slow. Explore that stretch. If you feel any tightness, make sure you hold it in that angle to get a deeper stretch. So don't rush through it. Chin to the shoulder and then rotate back to the front. And you're going to do one more circle at your own pace, making sure you're really pressing those knuckles down towards the floor, elevating that chin, really trying to create more space in the side of the neck as you rotate. And back down to the center and relax your hands. And you should feel just a little bit more open up top, right? Very simple. So now let's go ahead and move the block and let's stand up, if you wouldn't mind. And I want you to feel how grounded you feel on your feet, right? Oftentimes, we don't really think about our feet as much as we should because we don't see them. So I'd like you to go ahead and balance on your left foot only. And try and explore the sole of the foot. Do you feel some instability? Do you feel like you have to tap down? Do you feel like your inner arch is collapsing? Just explore what that feels like. And now hop on that left foot 5 times. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did you feel tightness and stiffness in the ankle? Right foot can go down. Tightness and stiffness in the calf. Just think about these things. Let's switch the feet. Right foot is down. Left foot comes up, and now it's a right foot balance. Do you feel a difference on the left and the right? Collapsing of the arch. Now bounce 5 times. Here we go. Explore. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Okay, I want you to think about what your calf feels like. And now we're going to explore how good you are with those feet. Everybody, find 3 points of contact on that foot. Under the ball of the big toe, under the ball of the pinky toe, and then under the ball of the heel. All right? Feel those 3 points, and now lift all your toes up. Feel those 3 points and try and press your feet apart like you're trying to rip apart the yoga mat. Now you feel grounded in your feet. Put the toes down. Let's do that again. Lift all the toes up. Feel grounded in the balls of your feet. Rip that yoga mat apart. Feel that? And back down. Now we're going to play with you a little bit. I want you to keep your 4 toes down and lift your big toe up. Pull the mat apart. Pull the mat apart. Good. Down with that big toe, Julie. Okay, now we're going to mess with you a little bit more. Big toe down, all 4 toes up. Pull the mat apart. I don't know about that. And release. And let's switch it again. 4 toes down, big toes up, pull the mat apart. And you'll find maybe some of you start pointing your fingers and doing weird things with your hands. If that's the case, make fists with your hands and back down. Again, 4 toes up, big toes down, pull the mat apart, make sure that pinky toe, that ball of the pinky toe is staying on the floor. Very good. And back down. Now, lift all toes up and bring the pinky toe down only. Then fan the next toe, pointer toe, all the way to the big toe. Look at that dexterity back there. He's like, I know how to work my feet. There you go, PT. Lift all toes up, make sure that platform is down, pinky toe down, fan it nice and slow. Beautiful job. We're going to do that one more time, Jules. All the toes up, platform down, toe fan. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Great job. And that's a little bit of grounding with functional range conditioning. Let me bring it back down to the floor. So now what we're going to do is we're going to mobilize each major joint. So we're going to go ankle, knee, hip, thoracic spine. We already did the head and the neck, and we'll end with the shoulder. And then our lovely Britt can take over. So has anybody ever done jujitsu or any? I just look at you because I assume that your feet work so well. So let's create an arm bar with the leg. Left hand goes under the left knee. And then I'm going to grab onto my right bicep. So your other leg. Oh, yeah. Left hand goes under the left knee, grab the right bicep. Great. Now that right hand clasps onto right above the ankle. Now what I want you to do is hug that ankle and knee into your chest so you feel very stiff from the spine to the hip. And now with one big slow circle, I'd like you to rotate nice and slow that ankle and start to feel and explore where you feel tightness. I always feel tightness in that external portion of my ankle. I'm like, oh, wow, that's so tight. And the reason why I'm holding the lower tibia is because I don't want my leg and my knee to do the rotation. This is all coming from the ankle complex. Nice and slow. Beautiful. And now let's switch directions. Keep on hugging tight into your chest. Rotate big circles, leading with the big toe. Nice and slow. And release. How'd that feel? It feels like you're actually working on joint mobilization versus just rushing through a stretch, right? So let's get back into that arm bar. Now you're going to go up to the knee joint before we switch sides. Left hand under the left knee, grab onto that right bicep. This time, the right hand comes right below the kneecap. So we're restricting the tibia. From here, pull the chest, the knee into the chest, and now dorsiflex your feet. So pull your toes towards your face. This hand is going to act like a leg press. I want you to add a lot of resistance with this right hand as you try and kick your left leg up to full extension. So push, 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 and release back down. We're going to do that 3 more times. So this restriction is very important. Hug tight into your chest, press down with the top right hand, and press that heel up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. We got 1 more right there. Again, add that resistance. So you should feel this in your quad. Ready? Press down with the hand and push for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Trust me, when we start moving into some yoga moves, you'll be like, oh, wow, my knee feels significantly more stable in my balancing exercises. Let's switch sides. So now the right hand is going to go under the right knee, which is bent. We're going to grab onto that left bicep. The left hand grabs onto the ankle. And one more time, we're going to go into those small circles with that ankle as slow as you can. So your goal is to probably do 2 or 3 circles as slow as humanly possible and find that stretch on the inner outer portion of your ankle. And switch directions. Pull tight into your chest. Nice big circles, nice and slow. Beautiful job. And now just slide that hand directly under the knee. Again, dorsiflex the foot, pull the knee into the chest, fill your belly with air, and press down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release nice and slow. We're going to try that again. Press down with that left hand and push with your heel for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Uno más. Okay? Push in and press up for 5. Push down on that hand. 4. Push down on that hand. 3, 2, 1, and relax down. So now let's play with the hips a little bit. I want you to pretend the edge of your mat is like a tightrope. So I'm going to place my toes, my knees, and my heel in a 90-90 position. So you're going to be facing this lovely cottage over there. Perfect. And I'm going to probably come and manipulate your position one by one. So your foot is here, and this knee is here, and this toe is here. So this is your front line. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. I'm not going to even touch it. So bring this heel forward and bring this knee here, and this foot here. Beautiful. And you're going to scoot back. This foot is here. Really? This knee is here. And same thing with you. Perfect. Perfect. You just got long, long legs. All right. So now everybody sees that this is the tight rope in the front. So with the right knee, hands behind you on the floor, with the right knee, I want you to pretend like there's a grape under that right knee, and you're going to squish it down to the floor. Same thing with the grape under the inside of the left knee. Feel how that activates the glutes on both sides. From here, keep on pressing down the right knee as we elevate the left. You're going to keep on pressing down the right knee as you elevate the left until you can no longer elevate the left by pushing down the right knee. Then you're going to switch and rotate, can open to the opposite side. And notice what I'm trying to do here. Keep my knees and my feet on that edge of the mat. You feel that, Jules? So if you need to readjust, you can. Again, squeeze the grape outside left knee. Squeeze the grape inside right knee. Squeeze the grape in outside left knee and lift the right knee. Lift the right knee, press down on the left. Lift the right knee, press down on the left. Nice job. And then when you can't twist anymore, rotate to the opposite side. Yeah, thank you, Babette. Thank you, Babette. Let's try that one more time, shall we? Okay. Press down the right knee. This time, squeeze with that outer right glute. Elevate the left leg. Keep on pressing down that right knee, and you'll start to feel a little bit more open in the groin. Keep on pressing, rotate till you can't press anymore. Nice job, Jules. Look at that open up. Good, Chris. Squeeze on over there. One more time this side. Press the grape on the outside left knee. Push hard. Palms flat behind you. Now elevate the right knee. Keep on pushing with that left knee. Squeeze the grape and then rotate to the opposite side. Your physical therapy has done you some good work. All right, fantastic job, folks. Now we're going to move up the spine. So I can make sure, I've only got 5 minutes, so I want to make sure you can dive into your... So if we find that clients can't really feel their hips that way, another great way to do a great hip opener is in a foretop position. So let me go ahead and show you this, Britt, because you might like this with your clients. I'm going to start with my hands directly underneath my shoulders, my knees directly underneath my hips, and what I'm going to try and do is keep the headlights on the road. Do you know what that means, everybody? Headlights on the road. So what's going to happen is we start to externally rotate, people start to open up their chest. We'd like them to keep the chest and the belly button facing the ground. So from here, you're going to hover your right knee into your right elbow or towards your right elbow as much as you can. Hold that height. From this direction, I'm going to externally rotate and still try and keep my knee as high towards my chest as possible. Keep the headlights on the road. Now, kick the foot up towards the ceiling, make a big circle with that hip, and then bring it back down to starting position. Good job. Let's try that again. Pull the right knee in towards your right elbow. Keep that hike. Now, externally rotate, keep the chest and the navel down towards the floor. When you can't do that anymore, kick your heel up towards the ceiling and make a big, big circle. And back down to starting position, knee goes down to the floor. Good job. Let's switch sides. Pull the left knee in towards the left elbow. Keep it as close as you can. Externally rotate, chest down towards the floor, hips down towards the floor. Drive your heel up towards the sky. Try not to bend the elbows. And then drive it back down to starting position. Beautiful. Again, drive that knee in towards the elbow. Externally rotate, keeping the navel and the nipples towards the floor. When you can't externally rotate anymore, start kicking the heel up towards the sky. Keep the arms straight and come back to the center. Beautiful job, team. Now, for those of you that say that sitting on the knees is difficult, let's go back to sitting on the block if necessary. And for those of you that say sitting up on the knees is okay, then I would recommend being in this position. And the reason why I like to be here is because it allows my hips to stay in full extension. So is that okay for you here? Okay. So, and if you'd like, everybody, let's put the block between the knees so we can have some adduction. So I want you to be really stiff from the hips to the knees down. So the goal here, give yourself a big bear hug. We're going to tuck the chin to the chest, and I'm going to demonstrate for you first. 2, small through my T-spine. The big thing here is as we start to rotate, we start to flex our hips. So I want you to really squeeze your butt. Let that be your limiting factor, that all that rotation is coming from the mid-spine. Nice job, Britt. She's like, I know this. Great job, Jules, keeping your chin tucked. That's lovely. Nice, Babette. Good. And take a rest, deep breath. Again, give yourself a big bear hug. We're going to change directions. Your self-limiter is if your chin comes off of your chest. So squeeze down deep, hips forward, tilt to the opposite direction, and make nice, big T-spine rotations. Now our goal is to do 2 or 3 in this direction. And relax. What you'll find is those rotations, because they take so much effort, may make your heart rate shoot up, but totally normal. Last one. Squeezing that brick between your legs. I want you to punch down with your left fist. So feel that space. I want you to pretend like you're about to shake someone's hand in front of you, nice wide palm, and then you're gonna drive that arm up and back as far as you can. Keep that palm open, elbow straight. Punch this hand down. When you can no longer reach back, I'd like you to rotate your palm to the outside and then make a big circle like there's a wall against you, keeping your chest forward, nice and slow. Get that full rotation through the shoulder. Wow, team, that was one hell of a right arm rotation. Let's do it again. Punch that left arm down, shake the arm forward, keep that right elbow stiff as possible. When you can reach back as far as you can and you can no longer do that, flip the palm, pretend like there's an imaginary wall right beside that right arm. Keep your chest forward, chin slightly tucked, and back to the center. We're going to switch sides. Punch that right fist down. Beautiful. Lift the left arm up like we're shaking the hand in front, keeping the elbow straight. Reach back as far as you can. Rotate the palm. Keep the chest forward as we try and keep that nice, big, open 180 rotation. Nice job, Babs. One more time. Punch down, reach forward, all the way up. Keep that scap depressed, and now rotate the hand. Big, failing swoop all the way to starting position. And relax. So, as you can see here, 20 minutes of functional range conditioning from head to toe can really get you warmed up, minus the sun. Yeah, so that's that. And that's functional range conditioning. So if you have any more questions about that, please feel free to ask me. If not, Britt, The floor is yours. Should I move this mat or are you going to use this one?